And we're back. It is now your Friday morning at 12:40 a.m. I'm still keeping an eye on the same storm that I've been watching here over the past 2 hours moving through the Tennessee Valley. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to full screen max and we're going to talk about this. So here we go. Again, you're going to hear me moving everything around so I can get set up here so we can talk. Maybe a few seconds that I don't say anything and you just see triple Doppler because I am talking to my managers behind scenes just to make sure we're all set up, we're all ready to go here, and just in case we do end up getting a warning out of this storm, because it has been showing signs of rotation here and there. So something I've been watching, hold on a minute, I'm going to send this text message. I'm going to leave you on 31 triple Doppler. Okay. So again, same storm that I was watching earlier moved through Huntsville. So let's take you back here over the past 2 hours. We'll zoom it out a little bit. Only storm in town is this one complex of thunderstorms, and it started way back. There's a little bit of radar data there. Here's 9:50 tonight, and this is north of Athens, and just watch how it maintained itself as it moved through Limestone County into Madison County. It went through Huntsville and it did show signs of weakening, but then as it went over the mountain, once again got a little stronger here right near Gurley. And now as it's moving into Jackson County, kind of looks like we are seeing it go through another weakening phase. But like I said, this storm has had rotation with it. If you are joining the stream, I am not tracking a tornado warning. I am not tracking a severe thunderstorm warning. This is just a storm that has showed signs of broadly rotating over the past 2 hours. So this is something I will watch closely as it continues to move through Jackson County. So if we're going back a couple of frames here, going back to, this is 12:29, so about 20 minutes ago now. See a little bit of rotation there south of Gurley. Tightens up for a couple of scans. Here, I'll draw a circle so you can see what I'm talking about here. Right there where you see the reds and the greens together is where we had a little bit of that rotation. And now if we move this forward in time to where we are now, not really seeing that at all with this storm as it moves into Jackson County. But again, since it does have a history of rotating, I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm going to stay here on social media. I'm streaming on my Facebook page, on the Way 31 Facebook page, and the Way 31 YouTube page. So if you're joining me, good morning, good early morning. Storm Tracker meteorologist Amber Kulik here. Not tracking a severe thunderstorm warning. I am not tracking a tornado warning. I am tracking a storm that has had broad rotation with it over the past, we're going on about 3 hours now. And we do have some more showers now starting to develop over near the Shoals. We've got a downpour right over Florence. Downpour just to the north of Leeton. And then this one to the west of Phil Campbell. But again, no severe weather. A couple of showers now popping up in the Shoals. We've got this one complex of heavy rain moving through Jackson County. And it's just something we will continue to watch over the next little bit. And like I said, there will be portions of the stream where I'm just quiet and you see 31 triple Doppler because I am communicating with my managers behind scene just to make sure got all our ducks in a row. Again, if you're just hopping on, hopefully you're asleep. It's late. Get some sleep for me if you can. Not tracking any severe weather. Just tracking showers now popping up in the shoals. Rain moving through Jackson County. That's the same thunderstorm that moved through Huntsville. So if you're woken up to thunder and heavy rain, that's the same storm that is now moved over into Jackson County. All right, let's take a bigger view here. We'll look at the southeast. My last social media update I did here about an hour ago now, and we were watching in Arkansas and in northern Mississippi. There just wasn't a whole lot developing out that way. And again, we still have that cold front off to our west that's going to move through early tomorrow morning. And we got to see how this fills in here. Now we have rain up near St. Louis, and we have rain back here in portions of Texas. Now, still yet to be known how this area, and again, since this is full screen, let me fill it in for you. This area is going to fill in over the next couple of hours here as we head towards the morning hours, and that's the area that we'll be watching for storms that will move through our neck of the woods. So let's time out future radar for you. Again, not doing too well with the storm activity that we're seeing right now. It has it in southern Morgan County and Coleman County, and the storm that we've been watching is actually in Jackson County. So take it with a grain of salt over the next few hours here. Let me back it up a little bit. So it has showers developing in the shoals by 2:30 a.m. and we're already seeing showers develop in the shoals right now. Bring this forward in time, 5 o'clock, 5:30, scattered showers, thunderstorms moving through the Huntsville metro by 7:30. Some heavier rain in Jackson County into Lawrence County, Colbert Franklin County. And then by 8 o'clock, still moving some heavier rain through DeKalb, Marshall County. As we move on to 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, front finally passing through the area and taking the rain chances with it. So that's what we have to look forward to. We just got to get there first. Severe weather outlook goes until early tomorrow morning. Well, this morning. Still could see a couple of stronger thunderstorms. So let's get you back in here, talk about some of these areas. It's this storm that I've been watching for about 3 hours. It's not even really a storm anymore. It was at its strongest moving over Gurley. That's when it had rotation with it. It had some rotation back near Harvest. So I'm going to take you back. Switch it over to velocity. Okay. Go back here. And velocity only goes back to 1150. So we'll start at 1150. So here's what we're looking at with the velocity. Here's 1218, a little area of some broad rotation right where that circle is to the west of Gurley. And moving forward in time, that area of rotation tracks just to the south of Gurley and then pretty much falls apart as it moves into Jackson County, and that brings us to right now. Here's what we're looking at. Reflectivity shows us our rain, some heavy downpours to the north of Woodville. Pleasant Groves, some moderate rainfall right now. Skyline, moderate rainfall in your area. Scottsboro, some light rain. You'll see some heavier rain here shortly. Let me go ahead, put a storm track on this. Not that. Come on now. It's kind of drifting off to the south and west. It's not moving very fast. So we'll put it about 25 miles per hour. Scottsboro, 1252. So here in a minute. Pisgah, looking at 104 for you. Eider, 116. Henniger, 122. Section, 126. And Sylvania at 133. And again, I'm not tracking severe weather, not tracking tornado warnings. This is just an area of rain for the time being, but it has had broad rotation with it in the past. So it's worth keeping an eye on as it moves through Jackson County. Elsewhere, we are starting to see more shower activity develop. This one in northern Limestone County. No lightning with it, but that red area shows you that we do have some heavy rain. Showers popping up in the shoals. And this will continue through the next couple of hours here as we wait for the cold front to move through. Wider view, more rain, more of the same that we've seen for, goodness, past 2 weeks now. But at least after the cold front moves through tomorrow morning, we will see a break. Might be a short break, but we will see a break in the rain, at least for the start of the weekend. Oh, goodness, excuse me. So let's go through future radar again together. Again, future radar has showers starting to develop around 2 to 30 time frame. We're already seeing showers starting to develop across the shoals as we speak. So about 2 hours earlier than what future radar is trying to say. So if that holds true, this is what future radar could look like at 6 a.m. So if it's 2 hours earlier than that, then this is what future radar could look like at 4 a.m. with more showers and thunderstorms moving through the Huntsville metro at that time. We finally get the cold front out of here as we move through the morning hours on your Friday. Friday afternoon, evening hours, finally quiet. Saturday's quiet, sunshine, thank goodness. Sunday morning, we'll see some cloud cover move in. And then here's Sunday afternoon. And again, got to watch it because could see some showers start to develop to our north that could move through here. Sorry about that. Our executive producer came in here to make sure everything was good. And again, yeah, this is the latest run of future radar. It brings those showers pretty close to us here across the Tennessee Valley on Sunday. But at least we will have Saturday dry. Let's get you back to 31 triple Doppler right now. This is a storm that I've been watching since it was in Limestone County. It's not even a storm anymore. It kind of got over to Jackson County and just fell apart, which is what we like to see. Usually it's the other way around. This one fell apart. Love it. So let's go over to some of our showers starting to develop in the shoals. And again, just showers. We'll watch them as the new scans come through. Heavy rain in northern Limestone County right now. And some moderate rain to the east of Florence. Moving over Killen. Town Creek getting a little bit of rain as well. This little shower popped up to the north of Phil Campbell. And we'll watch the showers developing in Winston County as well. But yeah, right now, looking a whole lot better than we were just an hour ago with that little bit of rotation in that storm that was moving through Madison County. But this is what we have going on. Again, I really hope you're asleep right now, getting some sleep and not up watching the stream. But if you are, hopefully that gives you a little peace of mind right now. No active warnings, no active severe thunderstorm watches, nothing like that we are watching at this hour. So a little peace of mind for you. I'm going to stay on here a little bit longer though, just so we can watch these showers that are starting to develop. And again, we'll take a look at our severe weather outlook for the rest of the night tonight. Goes until early tomorrow morning. Some of us in that green color is a marginal risk of seeing some stronger thunderstorms. Any of the thunderstorms, the greatest threat is going to be your gusty winds and your hail. But, of course, we have seen over the past week that tornado threat's never zero around here. And you got to watch every storm that pops up. So it's exactly why I'm on here with you tonight. Hopefully giving you a little peace of mind so that you can rest a little easy, knowing we're here, we're watching it. It may just look like showers, and it is just showers right now, but I'm here keeping an eye on radar. Just rain falling in Jackson County. Really good news, because let's take you back over the past couple of hours here, show you the evolution of this storm. And that's exactly what it was, especially back into Limestone County. Here's 10:03. Heavy rain north of Athens. And then it just kind of moves along, picks up a little lightning, which means it is intensifying. When you see that lightning, that means the storm is getting stronger. And that's exactly what we had when it moved to the east of Athens, was a strong storm. Moves into Madison County, right here over Harvest. Still a little bit of lightning with it. That's when it started to rotate, broadly rotate. Then it sags a little to the south, spreads out a little bit. Huntsville gets in on the rainfall. Continues to move towards Gurley, moves over the mountain. Picks up in intensity once again right about here, right between Moontown and Gurley. And I know both of you have heard your town names way too much over the past week. Moves through Gurley into Jackson County. And here we are now. Just some rain. Moving towards Scottsboro and Pleasant Groves. So that's what we like seeing. It has completely fallen apart. Checking on our showers over here. The one that was in Limestone County looks like it's weakening as well. It did have a little bit of heavier rain. There we go, right there, about 12:53. So about 6 minutes ago, had some really heavy rain with it. And it's just kind of falling apart as it continues to move along as well. These showers back into Franklin, Colbert, Lauderdale counties. Just showers. Here's your wider view. Whoa, zoomed in too much there. We'll go up here towards Memphis. Had a couple of thunderstorms moving north of Memphis earlier. They've kind of fizzled out over the last little bit as well. Up near Jackson, Tennessee, got a couple of thunderstorms, but these will continue to move off towards the east, so these will not affect us here across the Tennessee Valley. It's whatever we can get to develop in this area is what will move towards us as we head towards the morning hours. And future radar doesn't really show all that much developing and moving in to our area as we head through the morning hours. So here we are now. Again, the placement of the rain kind of off a little bit. Take it with a grain of salt. Moving through the overnight hours, it brings a few showers in here, and we already have showers developing right now over in the shoals. So 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, heavier rain continues. 10, 10:30, still some rain left over in Sand Mountain. And then it pushes off to the south. Clouds start to clear. And just some pretty sunshine as we head through the rest of your Friday. After Friday, we look good for the weekend. 20% chance you may see a shower or two on Sunday. And again, just getting the latest future radar runs. That's 4:30 on your Sunday, excuse me. And look how close those showers and storms come to North Alabama. Some of them even dipping down into Jackson County and Lincoln County, Tennessee. So there's going to be a boundary that sets up just to our north, and it's going to depend on how close that boundary gets to us here in the Tennessee Valley on if we see the rain on Sunday. Fingers crossed that it stays far enough away that we don't see any rain on Sunday, but the chance is there. It's at 20% right now. We'll see if it has to be any higher as we head through your Friday. But we'll get you back to 31 triple Doppler here. Switch over to the high top radar over in Jackson County. That's the National Weather Service radar. The shower with the heavier rain moving out of Limestone County. Again, a couple of showers developing over here in the shoals, but not really doing a whole lot. We've had a couple of scans now. Not seeing anything. This storm I was watching earlier, not a whole lot to look at there now. I know to you at home, you're probably like, oh, okay, reds and greens, that's very busy. This is what we use to check the winds inside the storms, and this helps show us if there is rotation, if the winds are spinning, and I'm not seeing that. Usually if you have your rotation, you'll see the reds and the greens pretty close together. I can actually show you what that looks like. We did have a little rotation with the storm earlier. This is probably the best representation of that. Right there. You get those reds and those greens close together. And again, this was at 12:30. This is not present time. We're at 1:05 a.m. right now. But that's what we look for when we use the velocity. We look for those reds and those greens together because it helps us pick out where the winds are spinning within the storm. All right, back to reflectivity. Reflectivity shows us the rainfall. Decent little bit of rain moving through Jackson County. Again, there's our showers popping up in the shoals. A little bit of heavy rain here right over the Alabama-Tennessee line. Legtown in Limestone County, a little bit of rain there. Elkmont, this is just off to your west. All right, we have made it to 1:06 a.m. on your Friday morning. I am Storm Tracker Meteorologist Amber Keelik. I decided this would just be the easier way of just going full screen with 31 triple Doppler so that I can control the radar better. But just on social media, giving you a little update on the storms. Earlier, we had one that was moving through Limestone County into Madison County, and it did have a little broad rotation with it. But good news is, never got a warning out of that. Never got a tornado warning. Never got a severe thunderstorm warning out of it either. A couple of special weather statements that just say, hey, there's a strong thunderstorm moving through this area. Could have some small hail, some gusty winds with it. All right, let's see what the National Weather Service is saying over the past couple of minutes here. Not really seeing anything else. They put out a special weather statement in Jackson County till 1:30. And that's with that storm that had moved through Limestone and Madison counties. But that was at 12:44. And again, here we are at 1:08 a.m. and I'm not really impressed with what I'm seeing here. Not a whole lot going on. Velocity is messy in a good way. You want to see a messy velocity signature because it means there's nothing there. We got some heavy rain in spots. Section, seeing some heavier rain. Pisgah, you just saw some heavier rain move through your area. Rosalie, you'll see some heavy rain here shortly. Again, still waiting for the latest scans to check up on these showers popping up. This one's got some heavier rain with it. This is the one that moved to the north of Phil Campbell. Rogersville getting in on the rain now. Killen, that shower has moved to the east of you, riding right along 72. So this is pretty much what we're going to be doing until the cold front moves through the area. It's a wait and see. Wait and see if these showers can pop up, if they can become a little stronger, which I'm not really seeing any indication that would tell me that we're going to be dealing with any severe weather. And if we do see any severe weather, I want to preference by saying we're not going to see a severe weather outbreak. It is not going to be like last Tuesday was. We may see a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings, and if we did see any type of tornado, it would be a brief spin up tornado. We're not talking those long track tornadoes. it would not be on the ground long at all. But the overall severe and even tornado threat this morning, very low. I'm just going to keep checking the storm over here in Jackson County, because this is the one that I've been watching since before our 10 o'clock newscast tonight. So, going on a long time watching this particular area here. Nothing going on in Madison County, Marshall County, northern DeKalb County seeing a little bit of rainfall right now. Morgan County, you're quiet. Good morning to you if you're up at 1:11 a.m. And then, like I said, sprinkled throughout Limestone, Colbert, Franklin, Lauderdale counties, even into Lawrence County. Got a couple of showers popping up. Shower popping up down in Winston County near Double Springs. A little bit of heavy rain, no lightning. And like I said before, if it had lightning with it, that would be an indication that it is getting stronger. So, not seeing that. That's a good thing. Your bigger picture across the eastern half of the United States. Over towards the Carolinas, that complex of storms is what moved through South Alabama this morning. There was actually a tornado near Mobile this morning. Some very strong winds moved through Daphne and Fairhope. Got a complex of storms moving through Texas. But we're watching this area to see if it fills in for that cold front that will be marching through early this morning. So here's a look at satellite and radar over the past couple of hours here, and you can see that complex of rain or storms at the time that moved through Limestone and Madison counties and had that rotation with it as it did so. But now moved into Jackson County and just kind of fell apart. Just some rain. Switch back over to our radar here. We'll go to Columbus, Mississippi radar. Check on these out here. Showers popping up. Just some rain. Now, I am not looking at the stream because, like I said, I am streaming on my professional Facebook page and the Way 31 page. So if you are leaving comments, I'm not able to see them. Just know I am not ignoring them. I just don't have them pulled up, and there would be no way I can see both the Way comments and the comments on my page if any of my followers are watching. So hopefully I've answered any questions that you may have. We'll just go over it here real quick, the setup that we're watching for this morning for that very low wind risk that we see a couple of stronger thunderstorms. Was watching that one storm move from Limestone into Madison, now complex of rain in Jackson County. Had some rotation with it, and at one point was a little tighter over Gurley, but then it moved into Jackson County and just kind of fell apart. Keeping an eye on those showers that are popping up across the shoals, Limestone into Lawrence County right now. But we're kind of in a waiting pattern. We're waiting to see if we get more development ahead of the cold front that's going to be moving through tomorrow morning. So if you're asking about a certain area, well, what about Faultville? What about Hartselle? Well, for now, you're quiet. And it's yet to be known if you will see any more rain as that front moves through. We'll walk through future radar together. And then I think I'm going to hop off the stream here Don't really have anything popping out at the moment that would concern me. So here we go. Again, future radar shows showers developing in the shoals, but doesn't place them there until 2:30. We're at 1:15 and we're already seeing showers develop in this area. So take this with a grain of salt. About an hour off of timing. So march forward in time here. Here's future radar at 6 o'clock. It has a very broken line of showers and maybe a few thunderstorms moving through the Huntsville metro. Marching forward in time even more. I'll stop this at 8 o'clock. Then we're starting to see the line fill in a little bit as it moves through places like Scottsboro, down to Gunnersville. This is south of Huntsville, Decatur, Danville, Hartselle, Faultville, Moulton, Haleyville. Starting to see it fill in a little bit by then. And then we get into 10 o'clock, 10:30 time frame. Rain moving through Coleman County, Marshall County, down into DeKalb County. Then the front finally clears us and it's out of here. Sunshine returns, nice weather returns, and we'll keep that with us through Saturday. Here's Saturday at 8 a.m. Here's Saturday at 3 p.m. And into your Sunday morning, 8 a.m., cloud cover builds in. We get a break, and then we'll have to watch for a boundary to our north by Sunday afternoon. Because depending on how close that boundary is to us, we could have to bump the rain chances up a little bit. Because notice, we do have some shower activity stretching down into northern Jackson County, northern Madison County, into Lincoln County, Tennessee. So it's all going to depend on where that boundary sets up if we have to up those rain chances for Sunday. So that's kind of the overall picture that we're watching for the next couple of days here. Get one final look, 31 triple Doppler. Shower activity, sure. We've got showers popping up. We've got this one down into Winston County, near Double Springs. It's not moving all that much. It's got some heavy rain with it. It has that red color with it. Got a little shower trying to pop up there between Hartselle and Priceville in Morgan County. A couple of showers popping up in Lawrence County. But they're just not doing a whole lot. They're popping up. They'll have a little heavy rain with them for a couple of minutes. And then that's about it. It was this storm earlier that had the rotation with it. It's now moving through Jackson County and there's just nothing there. It's just rain. Some heavier rain pushing into Scottsboro, but that's it. That's all it is rain. Here's a look at your velocity, and again, this is where we would look for rotation in a storm, and there's just none there. There's none there. I'll be very transparent with you. I see nothing. So if you're in Jackson County and you're watching this morning at 1:19, get you some sleep, because there is nothing moving through that area that would concern me at this point. So I'm actually going to move my chair out of the way here. Bring back up my box. Still here, not a talking head, still present. But I am actually going to go ahead. I'm going to hop off the stream here. And meteorologist Grace Anello will be in here in just a little bit. So she'll take over. She'll have you covered during the morning. Again, morning shows start at 4:30, go all the way through 7 o'clock in the morning. So she will have you covered as this cold front tracks through the area. You can get the latest updates with her. during the morning and the midday. I'll be in tomorrow evening, have you covered, and we'll talk about a nice weekend that's headed our way. But hopefully, from what I can see, looks like I got a couple of viewers on here up this late, couple of night owls watching the stream with me. But no active severe weather across the Tennessee Valley. Not even really any, there's no rotation. I'm not even going to say not really. There's no rotation that I'm keeping an eye on now. Just some rain. Rain moving through Jackson County, a couple of showers popping up across the rest of the Tennessee Valley. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hop off the stream and get me some water and hopefully take a power nap here soon. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Hopefully you get some sleep as well.